Welcome back to Monday Night Raw in the Branding Solution, and this is week 3 of Raw and the go home show before Vengeance this Sunday. So we're going to go straight into the show, and we start with a dark match. It's just trying to get the Ascension a win because they've been moaning they've been losing. Hired 2 locals who we've seen before, so simple enough. Jack Swagger versus JTG. When Jack Swagger wins, 2 guys who weren't in matches, so I thought I'd put them in pre-show. The show starts when Jericho's boasting about what he did last week when he laid out Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose with a chair and promises he will win the World Heavyweight Championship on Sunday. The Shield music hits and Dean and Roman head to the ring, waiting to pounce on Jericho. Triple H calls them off and books a tag team match for the main event, and if Jericho can't find a partner, he'll have to face them in a handicap match. It's a nice 92 section, continuing the build for the triple threat in Vengeance. They open the match with a very basic match with Bo Dallas versus Jason Jordan. Bo Dallas needs a win, as do the Social Outcasts. In this, we know they're going to lose the overall match, but he gets a win over Jason Jordan. He's still coming through and is part of the Perfect Athletes. So, leads to our next section when Kurt Angle challenges them to a 3-on-3. That's Swagger and American Alpha versus Social Outcasts on Sunday. So we'll book that match in. Sure, it's Sunday. I haven't got many matches booked, which is kind of worrying. But we have the Rock Open Challenge still to book, which is good to see. That will be... I think I may go with The Undertaker on that one. But I'm still deciding who I want to be in that match, as it's going to be on every pay-per-view. I don't want it to be someone who might actually win, so The Undertaker could win it, so I have a few ideas up my sleeve. Dolph Ziggler defeats Ty Dillinger. Again, it's just a very simple match. They have good chemistry, so 60, very good rating for a Ty Dillinger match. After the match, Dolph Ziggler calls out Samoa Joe, and he responds, and they have a brawl to the back. So that match is going to be an end storyline match here, because these two don't actually have any chemistry, and I didn't realise when I booked it. But I need to have something good to finish the rivalry. Depending on how I decide to book the end of the main event, the winner of this could go on to be the next challenger for the title. After what's happened today with Roman Reigns being suspended in real life, we may change original plans. In our triple threat number 1 contenders match, we have the Shining Stars defeat the Certified G's and the Usos, with the Certified G's eliminated, and then the Usos thanks to Carlito's return and debut. This leads to Carlito returning to support his family, calling out New Day. They swap insults, and they will be having a tag team title match on this pay-per-view. I probably won't be taking the titles off the New Day, but I could, because I do think these guys could be better as single stars for me, because I feel like where I've got the brand splits, I need a couple of bigger names at the main event, and all 3 I know the upper card to main eventers. So, and that led to a match between Carlito and Xavier Woods, in which Carlito wins. So it's a very good night for the Shining Stars stable. Triple H promises that his protege will debut on Sunday, and he will make an impact. I know who it's going to be. It's going to be, well, I'll leave it as a surprise. The The New Day defeat the Social Outcasts. Basically just trying to push the New Day a little bit more. Make sure they have a match. Not the best rating, but still, it's getting them over a bit more. Jericho approaches Samoa Joe, asking him to be the partner against a twofold Shield. Joe accepts, believing that he is done with Dolph Ziggler for the night. So we actually have a partner. It's a good partner too. We have Neville and Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens and The Miz. Kevin Owens and The Miz win, defeating Neville. I can't let Sami Zayn win, it's triple threat. But they have great chemistry, so that could be future. Not the best rating for a match. And post-match, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn continue to brawl. Kevin Owens gets the upper hand, laying out Zayn, but then The Miz hits a skull-crushing finale on Owens, holding the title high after the show. So The Miz thinks he's going to retain his title. In the main event, this is terrible, really. I have Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns defeat Jericho and Joe, and Roman Reigns defeated Samoa Joe. Dolph Ziggler distracted Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is a very weak point in this match, which shows with his rating of 46. And the fact that Jericho and Joe have no chemistry, but that does help the storyline because it was a one-off match. So, and post-match, Jericho escaped with Roman calling him back to the ring. He turns only to walk into Dean Ambrose and the Dirty Deeds, ending the show, holding the title above his head, teasing his victory. And this race is going to be pretty bad, I think. And we get a rating of 67. It's pretty terrible, that one. We'll go back to the main screen to see how the storylines are doing. And we're back to the main screen where we have some news to read. Let's see who's moaning about things now. Well, we fell in size, which is not good. Just terrible. That's not good at all. 60. That's terrible, that one. That's getting better. I'm sure it's going to end. That one's doing pretty well still. They're not terrible storylines. Who's hot? Kofi Kingston, Charlotte, AJ, Seth, and John Cena. There's only one guy off Raw. But that's not Raw. That will do for this show. We'll be doing SmackDown next, so if you want to see what happens next and see if I can actually save this, come back and see us next time. I may actually use the editor just to boost the cult up.